Hey there, dear YouTube audience, and welcome back, sorta, to Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty HD Edition. We obviously played through the entire main menu, the entire main story. However, there's a lot of stuff that this HD version, basically it's the version of Substance that was released on the PS2. So after you have cleared the main game, or even before that, you have a lot of different kind of stuff that we can play, and we're doing that. Obviously, we have special actually not that much, but we have missions, which is like the VR missions that you had in Metal Gear Solid 1. We're gonna be doing those. We're also gonna be doing boss rush. I'm looking forward for that as a little grand finale kind of thing. But first and foremost, we have Snake Tales. At first, obviously, I thought, it would be, we're playing as two short Freaky Tales, but actually it turns out it's not Freaky Tales, it's Snake Tales. So with that being said, Snake Tales, I mentioned that during my playthrough. So just a quick thing. You might think that, you obviously play as Snake, and it is like what happened to Snake during the plant segment of the game, the main portion, basically, when you play as Raiden and you see what basically Snake was doing in the process. However, that's not the case. It's just a little... I'm not entirely sure because I never really played it, but it's like short, comedic style of things that happen to Snake throughout the tanker and also the plant segment of the game. Like stories that are closed up in bursts, basically. It's kind of hard to... You're gonna see it in a second, obviously, but what I saw when I was like browsing through the wiki a little bit to get a little bit of an idea, there are many different ways this can play out. We have different strings and different endings, possible stuff, so let's jump right into Snake Tales. I played that maybe once or twice, but never through the entire thing. So there's that. So here we have like the five stories that we can play through, and we're gonna start with the right? The very first one, a wrongdoing? Wrongdoing, yeah. But they made a typo there. And we have a little bit of a, basically what happens in this, so we can get into the zone. He was in. Snake's underwater infiltration of Big Shell was complete. As he entered the elevator in the lower part of Strut A, he paused to reflect on his briefing with Campbell. 6 hours earlier, Big Shell had been taken over by a group of heavily armed extremists. The terrorists had kidnapped the president, who was visiting Big Shell on an inspection tour, and taking him hostage along with several employees of the facility. Now, they were using the hostages to blackmail the government. The terrorist demands were a joke, a list of 20-odd trivialities plus $30 billion in cash. Your mission objectives are as follows, Campbell had said. First, infiltrate the ocean cleanup facility known as Big Shell and rescue the president and the other hostages. Second, neutralize the terrorists. You are authorized to use any means necessary to complete this mission. Your contact will be able to fill you in with more details later. Contact. One of the president's Secret Service agents, a man by the name of Richard Ames, right, seems to have eluded the terrorists. The name triggered something in Snake's brain. He'd heard it before. Ames. Isn't he Natasha's husband? Oh, is he? Nastasha. Well, from, the very first Metal Gear. Ex-husband, Campbell corrected him. He's also the one who requested our help in the first place, but whatever means he was using to communicate with us apparently has been destroyed, and we can't get a hold of him anymore. You've got to get in touch with Ames directly and find out anything you can about the situation inside. His last transmission came from Strut F, and he should still be hiding somewhere in that area. That's the warehouse. That's where you should head first. The elevator began its ascent. As Snake took off his diving equipment, he went over Campbell's last directive one more time in his head. Ames was supposedly hiding from these terrorists. Even if Snake managed to get close to him, Ames wouldn't come out of hiding if Snake were being followed. Okay, so we can't be in caution or alert. Once he arrived at Strut F and started looking for Ames, he'd have to be extra careful to avoid being detected by the enemy. Strut F was located northeast of Strut A. Obviously, we know that. So we go to the right, I think, because left would be B. And we have the RP sensor, which means controller is vibrating, so we know when someone is nearby, because apparently we don't have a radar. Not here. Should be there somewhere. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I got something for you, boy? Maybe? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so we have to go to the right. Left would be strut B. Do I have the codec? No, we don't. Okay. Well, we could go in there, but there's actually no need for that, so... It's kind of cool to play through the plant segment, though, with Snake, however. Or Iroquois Pliskin, if you will. So I think patrols should be the same, I guess. Wait, can we... Do we have access to this? Oh, we do. That's a different patrol. There's another one. I think he's on the other side. Oh, no, never mind. That's different patrols, absolutely. Do I have the nerd here? I do. Okay. And I can't use it. Okay, so never mind then. So this is exceptionally more difficult because because we don't have a radar. Okay. Let's see if we have something here. I don't feel the vibrations, so I think we killed everyone in the area. Well, thanks for letting me know there's a camera. Come on. Come on. Nah, fuck's sake. Well, so far for the ration. This is gonna be fun. Oh, God. But I can do the shits down here, yeah. Okay, no weapons. Should have checked before, maybe. Why? Whatever the fuck. I'm running. See ya. Dip a notch, dip a notch. Yeah. What? You're cheating. Okay, I take the ration. Get the sensor on. Oh, we got the book. Hold up. I'm gonna go in here. Which might have been the best decision I could have made there. Yeah. Someone come in here? Or did they just walk past? No, it's vibrating like crazy. Either they're behind me or they're in the room. I think. It's hard to tell. I think they're in the other room. They just walked past there. No, no, he's there. These motherfuckers. They're wildin'. Also, this is also usually pressure sensitive, so if you press R1 really fast, like, you know, you smash your head basically against the thing, so, and people, when they are close, they can hear that. There's someone. I see him. He's patrolling in here, yeah. I don't know if he's the one that is phoning in there. Let's see. I can kill you. No! Oh my god, this is... something else. Oh my god. Good god. Into the shit again. Let's chill a bit. Actually, you know what? You go in here. No. This is getting annoying, man. Now I know why I haven't played this much back in the day. Okay, we're gonna bleed out here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, do I have... No. I don't have the box for some reason. So do we start at the... Because I can't save, so... I don't mind. So we can cheese that a little bit, actually. What? Get in the fucking thing. Is it because it's like... broken a bit? No. Okay. I don't know if he can actually wake up. Or he's just gonna be stuck there for eternity. I hope the latter. Oh, there's someone. Okay, we're cool. And he's phoning in, I guess? Yeah. Okay. This changes shit. Like also the different patrol shits. Okay, I think we are clear in this one. Yeah. God, this fucking sensor thing is making me fucking paranoid. Turn around. And boop. Okay, so that's pointless. I'm gonna wait until this guy makes his rounds again and turns around. That's L2, R2, by the way. Imagine L2 just going into the Semtex. Oh, there you are. Snake addressed the man. You must be Ames. Ames nodded, and you must be Solid Snake. Learning to read Snake's shrugs, Ames took this as a yes. I knew they'd send you. After all, I asked for the best man they had. That was quite an impressive job you pulled on the tanker a few years ago. You mean slaughtering those terrorists on the last man. He felt the painful memories resurfacing in his mind. Scores of fresh young soldiers lying dead in heaps on the deck. The acrid smell of blood permeating every corner of the ship. But you managed to get all the hostages out safely, didn't you? Asked Ames. Snake had heard those words countless times. They never helped ease the pain. They never would. Snake did not feel like explaining that. Where's the president? He said, getting to the point. Ames looked away. I don't know. What about the other hostages? I'm not sure. Are you telling me you don't know anything? I've seen the leader of the terrorists. Who is it? Fat Man. Alternate reality here. Snake searched his memory. It didn't take long for him to trace the name Fat Man, a disgraced former Navy SEAL turned mad bomber, the self-styled emperor of explosives, a man with no philosophy or creed. A hardened criminal who'd sell himself to anyone for the right price, but hadn't he been arrested 3 years earlier after that church bombing incident? He was acquitted, Ames spat in disgust, as if anticipating Snake's question, even though more than 30 people died in the blast. The jury found him not guilty. They said there was still a reasonable doubt as to whether he had done it or not. Fatman's got a lot of rich and powerful friends who can afford to hire the best defense attorneys in the business. Better Call Saul. He bought his freedom with the same blood money he made from killing those innocent people. Ames' mouth twitched. Maybe he was going to grin. If he was judged correctly, this would not have happened. In other words, the jury's mistake is about to kill us and their president. Ames turned around towards Snake. Snake, rescue the president. I know Fatman was at the heliport. He's probably still giving orders there now. The heliport on the roof of Strut E, right? As Snake nodded and got up to leave, Ames stopped him. Don't waste your time trying to take him alive. He's got too many tricks put up his sleeve, and the president's life is still in danger. Ames took out his USP and looked straight into Snake's eyes. Promise me you'll kill him. He handed the USP to Snake, then he produced a few more objects from his jacket. Here, you better take these along with you too. I picked them up on my way here. They should come in handy when you're taking care of Fatman. Coolant spray, the bomb detecting sensor A, and a level 1 security card. Snake took the items and added them to his equipment. Alright, leave the rest to me. I'm counting on you. I think I'll just stay here for a while. Sounds like a good plan to me. Snake left the room. He heard a click at the door as the door locked behind him. True to his word, Ames was planning to hole up in that room. The codec sounded. It was Campbell. Snake, we found out where the hostages are being held. How? By email. Someone in there is using their cell phone to send messages to the government. A Secret Service agent named Jennifer. Where are the hostages? She says they're in the Shell 1 core on level B1. I found out where the terrorist leader is too. What's my priority here? The leader or the hostages? I'll leave that up to you, Snake. Good luck. Okay, so we can actually choose here. That's like the, you know, make your own adventure kind of thing. Either we save the hostages or we fight Fatman. Let's see. If we find a trank gun, because there's different things if you kill Fatman, I saw that, and if you actually just trank him. But to trank him, obviously, we need the M9. And we don't have that, so... let's see. Shit's sake. Fucking eagle vision. I definitely want to drop where the bomb is. Get the fuck down, boy. I can't knock him out or kill him because obviously he's buzzing in every time. Nope. Nothing. You ain't seeing shit, dude. I'm just gonna check around to see if I find the M9, if it's somewhere here. Okay, if I find the M9, I'm gonna fight Fatman. If not, I'm gonna rescue the shits. Hostages. We have a patrol here too? What is wrong with you guys? Okay, so there's a patrol, but nothing here. Alright then, that makes sense. What? No, you don't. Jesus fucking Christ. Losing my goddamn mind here. Hold up. I think it's like they follow the blood, but actually... Well, it stopped right there, so that's a little bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, thank God. I was like, okay, I can try to, you know, squeeze by there, but thank God I didn't. Also, the blood just disappeared, so we're cool. But yeah, we're gonna see. You know, the thing is, we might play this over and over, like, you know, a little bit more again. Going for lethal against Fatman, going for trank against Fatman, going for the survivors. Actually, does it show up? No, it doesn't. So, we either go Shell 1, B1 level to the hostages, or we go to the heliport, which was, yeah, material distribution facility. Of course.
What's that?
I need a different camera for this. Goddamn. Get fucked. I want to check my weapons, actually. I can try cooling them to death. Where you going? Sure. Okay. Check everything here. Let's see what we have on the other side. Usually we have the suppressor here. But obviously everything goes here. It's kind of a little bit like a randomizer to a certain degree. Right. So we go for the hostages then, I guess. So no Fat Man boss fight. Shit. Oh, there's the suppressor. I see it on the right. Ready. I guess I'll take the suppressor with me, so at least I can actually defend myself also. So that was also a little bit of a problem. There's only one guy up there patrolling, though. From what I've gathered. Now, if he reports in, and what if I shoot his fucking radio? Then what? How do I get there exactly?
Nothing here.
I go over the railing here? Drop on the box below? I guess? I don't know if I can go around the corner here. I'll try to hop over the railing where he's looking at right now. And then shimmy across to the... Shimmy across. I'm gonna get spotted here.
Nothing here.
I don't know. Can I get over there? Nope. Actually. Yeah, but I can't get up there, so I have to drop. Just because you guys are pissing me off. Shortest way, yes, right here. Don't even try. Okay, do I have claymores? Wait. Okay, there's no one peeking with the binoculars. Let's see. You know, you go through here once and they claymore the shit out of this place. So you're just getting paranoid every time, but apparently there's nothing. Wait. No, I didn't do that. There we go. There are hostages tied up on level B1 Shell 1 core. Which side I choose up to my judgment. Yeah, or Fatman or the heliport, yeah. Maybe there's an M9 also right where Fatman is. That could be a thing. Ooh. I feels it. Also here a little bit, but... Alright. Your worst nightmare. Nope. Don't even try. Okay, get our health back. Again, for this kind of shit, the camera is just fucking dog shit. Okay, Chef Grenade can help out. I feel a heartbeat again. Paranoia setting in. Oh, D-Mike. I know I should have killed his ass. No one coming through. Okay. It was USP ammo. How far do you go? Man! Ah, God. Ah, my God. Not sure where they're coming from. Probably right from there. No, maybe not. Good. B1. Almost. They came through there. They would have seen me there. Jesus, why am I so terrible all of a sudden? No idea. Might literally be the radar. You're just so used to it. Wait. Okay, I don't hear a heartbeat yet, so he's right there. Jeez, come on. Pause. Of course.
There's somebody there.
Nope. See ya.
What the hell happened? Be careful. He's still in his unit.
Get used to this. Get used to a lot of this. I was like... Yeah, it's this actually. You can go on your tippy toes if you press L2 and R2. Is there an animation for that, actually? Probably not. Like, you can't do that when you're outside, right? No. But in first person, you can? Yeah. Shit, this fucking heartbeat scanner is out and you didn't even know that out. Never mind. I was saying, this shit is busted. Like, it would be nice to see how far he goes. Okay, he's coming here. Should be right in front of the door, I guess. And he's leaving? Yeah. Good. No. Take him. Oh, wait, I can't just go in. That's good to know. Okay, you guys are still the same? Jeff Bezos grenade. Snake entered the assembly hall. There were the hostages, more than 20 of them by the looks of it. Terrorist guards patrol the area, checking in every so often by radio. If they got even a whiff of anything sus, the whole place would be flooded with reinforcements in no time. Once that happened, there would be nowhere to run. Snake would somehow have to get in touch with Jennifer without being detected. There was, however, another problem. How to tell which hostage was Jennifer? Snake called Campbell on the codec. Colonel, can you tell me if Jennifer has any distinguishing features? Sorry, I'm afraid I cannot help you there. Why not? Jennifer is apparently sending us email with her hands tied behind her back. You wouldn't be able to tell which one is her, even if we sent her mail from here. Snake clicked his tongue in frustration. Campbell thought for a minute. I've got it. If you hear the sound of someone punching the keys on a cell phone, that person must be Jennifer. Listen for that sound. The sound of keys on a cell phone. Snake, use the directional microphone, Campbell continued. Jennifer is using her cell phone to send us email. If you hear... I know. If you hear the sound of someone... you just said that. If it really is Jennifer, she should give you some sort of response. What if I'm wrong? The enemy might hear the noise and come to investigate. Don't talk to anyone. Don't press the triangle until you're absolutely sure that it's Jennifer you're talking to. Okay, so similar, but we literally just can't be seen at fucking all because we have no disguise. Nice entry. Jesus. Actually, the RP sensor doesn't make much sense because it also detects the hostages here. Okay. She changed her shits there. You saw that she changed her stance.
You're Jennifer, right?
Maybe not. I heard that. I hear that. I come from you?
You're Jennifer, right?
No. I asked the one on the right. Whoops. Shit. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah. If it gets too sus, then we have 2 guards patrolling here in the main game. Not sure if that's also the case for this one.
You're Jennifer, right?
Oh, there's a ration. Did she lose her shoe? No. I thought it was my doing. Okay, I'm gonna ask her next. Because it came from that direction there. Could be the one on the left also. Oh, you look like a Jennifer.
You're Jennifer, right?
Yeah. Got it. Nice. Jennifer looked as if she were about to say something. Snake swiftly reached out and covered her mouth with his hand. Keep your voice down, they'll hear us. Well, you can't even talk. Snake removed her blindfold, keeping an eye out for approaching guards. Upon seeing Snake's face, Jennifer's clear brown eyes glowed with joy. But now was not the time to grant her wish. Snake said to her, I don't mean to disappoint you, but my first priority is to rescue the president. You'll have to be patient until I get him to a safe place. Jennifer's shoulders sagged. First, though, I needed you to tell me everything you know. If you understand me, nod your head. Jennifer nodded. Snake lifted his hand from her mouth. What's going on here? Well, when they tied me up and dumped me here on the floor, I thought I'd never get out alive. Then this guy came to rescue me, but he turned out to be a cold-blooded jerk, and now I'm really mad. Okay. Snake was at a loss for words. That's not... Just kidding. You're looking for the president, right? He's already gone. Well, nice joke there in this, you know, delicate matter. He's already gone, said Jennifer almost casually. She continued while enjoying Snake's puzzled look. He escaped through the bottom of the struts. One of the struts. You should be on a boat back to Manhattan right about now. One of my fellow agents managed to sneak him out as we were being attacked. Are you sure? Yes. Pretty good, aren't I? Jennifer beamed with pride. Too bad we got caught before we could see him off. So that's that. Maybe it's about time for you to save me. If the president had escaped safely, saving the hostages was the new mission. Snake nodded. Okay. I've got to take care of that guard first. Well, there are so many hostages though. As Snake rose, Jennifer stopped him. That's not a good idea. Why not? They supposedly set a bomb in here. They said they had set it off if we tried to escape. Snake made a small grunt. This wasn't going to be that easy. Do you know where it is? Where is it planted? As far as I've been able to tell, it should be somewhere here on the Shell 1 core. Alright, I'll get to that first. Just then, he overheard one of the terrorist guards talking to his comrades on the radio. It sounded like they were going to tighten the security in the hostage room. He'd have to get out fast. The terrorists don't seem to have any intention of harming the hostages. For now, at least, sit tight and pretend to be captured for a little while longer. Sure. I've got a level 2 security card hidden in my jacket. Go ahead and take it. As Snake fell through the jacket for the card, Jennifer let out a squeal. Hey, watch your hands, mister. That's it. Just a little lower. There it is. As Snake retrieved the level 2 card, Jennifer looked into his eyes. Hurry back, okay? Don't worry, I will. Snake put the blindfold back around Jennifer's eyes, then made his way out of the assembly hall.